Welcome back to Sip the Talent Films. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to take a look at Jalyn Armour Davis. Now, we know throughout his time here in Baltimore, Jalyn Armour Davis has spent a bunch of time on the injured list, hence the IR. That's why I put the IR on his name. That's why I had a running joke, JAD. But in this preseason game Thursday, the boy balled out. And I'm going to take a look at a few plays to see where he is, like what he did, and can he come in and get into this corner or safety rotation. Pull 5 plays to take a look at Jalyn Armour Davis, and I'm gonna drop the IR for the video, but we'll see next Saturday if the IR comes back. So on 2, ready, break. All right, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, go ahead and smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that as well. And let's dive into this Jalyn Armour Davis film. Here he is at the bottom of your screen, located down here, and let's see what we get. Ravens pretty much got everybody at the line of scrimmage, so I'm assuming they're protecting the sticks on this play. He's giving away the outside, so he's playing inside leverage. So the only ball he's really giving up that he has to defend is the fade ball, which looks like that's what they're trying to get on him. So he's doing a good job peeking, playing a receiver, peeking, playing a receiver, peeking, playing a receiver. Ball's up. He knows it's up. Now, at this point, a lot of people say that's passing it. No, that's not. Both guys have engaged with each other voluntarily. And so now they're trying to position themselves for jump balls. That's good defense. Now, this ball lands somewhere in the harbor, but still, this is good position. This is a good position to be in for a potential jump ball. And with both of these guys at this point right here positioning themselves to maybe, go for a jump ball, that's good defense. I see no quarrels with that. I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. Let's go to this next one. Right here, he's at the bottom down there. Now, what this one is, he don't really make a play on this one, but I love the communication. You see they got 2 tight ends at the bottom, 2 receivers at the top. So now the rookie goes in motion. So now you're sitting with trips to the top and with a closed tight end at the bottom. The tight end blocks down. He realizes that, and so he's dropping to be the post safety. Mike Green kind of covers the tight end in the flat. He drops out. So look at the communication. He's pointing. Everything's top side. Everything's top side. Everything's top side. Play the top. Play the top. I got the post. Play the top. Play the top. I got the post. I love it. And look at him get to the middle of the field. Love it. The communication part of it. The communication part of it is something that we had issues with last year. And you can just see it right there. Now, the words I was just making up, but whatever the communication was, it was communicated. But I was just throwing my own words in there. Let's go to this one. It's at the bottom of your screen again, down here. A little catch man, which I love. Look at the patience. Look at the patience. I think this 80 Mitchell. I think. Shuffle. 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 Similar technique to on the first play with the jump ball. He's turned his hips to the inside, so he's trying to take away the inside with that inside leverage and only give you out breaking routes. So now he's got to the point where the receiver has closed the cushion. So now I got to turn and run so I don't get ran past. Receiver breaks down. He sinks his hips. And look how fast he stops. Well, I ain't going to say look how fast. Look how few steps it takes him to plant and come and change directions. Receiver plants, 1, 2, little short choppy step for him. He's right there on top of it. So he doesn't panic. He's right in the hip. Got that right arm behind him just in case the receiver makes the catch so he can make the tackle. Then takes that left arm and sticks it in there to knock the ball away. Great job. Let's try to zoom in a little bit on it. If I can get a little zoomier on it for you. All right, let's see what we got now. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Look at that left hand. Knocks the ball away. Great job. Great job, 5. Great defensive play. All right, let's go to the next one. Again, at the bottom of your screen, bring the tight end in motion. Now, this one right here, bust on somebody's part. One of these 3 guys, 1, 2, 3, had a bust on this play. And that's why the communication has to be cleaned up, because we can't have issues like this. Because, again, well, we saw good communication on the play a minute ago. This was bad communication. You got this guy coming in motion. Nobody adjusts to this motion coming down. Nobody adjusts to that. And so the coach, quarterback, realizes that. He just takes his ball and throw it out there. Like, everybody was focused on the tight end that was kind of close to the line of scrimmage. And nobody adjusts to the wide tight end. It gets an easy completion for a first down. So the communication has to be there. We can't have plays like this. We can't. I don't know if Kone was supposed to shoot out and he was supposed to have this tight end, or he was supposed to come out and Kone was supposed to stay on that tight end. Not sure what the call was, but it has to be communicated, and we can't have plays like this if you're going to be in the game. And so these are the type of mental things that has to be figured out, you know, and I'm not blaming him for this, but just I do know that this was a miscommunication in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Now let's go to this one right here. This is one of my favorite plays. I think this one happened earlier in the game as well. At the bottom of your screen, they got a little switch release, and he's on number 16. He's guarding this guy. This is Jalyn Armour Davis right here. So 16 run a little basic route across the middle. This is man coverage. And at this point, you know, 16 has a little separation. But what he does is, and what I try to teach receivers is, if you're going to break across the middle of the field, you need to break either straight down or work back to the quarterback. He does not. He uses this third lane that I'm drawing and kind of drifts across. And when he drifts across, let me get these off the screen. Let me give you this drift. He drifts across that way. It allows Jalyn Armour Davis to come underneath it. And when he comes underneath it, look at the path. Watch the path. He's drifting. Jalyn Armour Davis turns on the speed and comes straight down the line, and should have picked it. When you see the end zone view of this, and I don't have it on here, but I saw it during the game, he should have picked this. He got both hands on this ball. He did a good job of recognizing this, turning on the speed, closing, and undercutting this ball, and should have had an interception. And when I say this kid had in my opinion, a great game, he had a really, really, really good game. So what I'm looking for out of Jalyn Armour Davis, to see if he can stack preseason games and get his name in the rotation, because we're deep at corner. We have Awuzie, we got Nate Wiggins, we got Marlon, we got Jair. I think they're big on TJ Tampa, and then you're looking at Jalyn Armour Davis. That's 6 names right there. Can he be that 6th corner and solidify himself? And if TJ Tampa and Jalyn Armour Davis come on and play as good as they did in the preseason game, and they can be the 5th and 6th corner, that's a pretty good whole cornerback room, not just on the top end. And so maybe Jalyn Armour Davis can play some of that third safety as well, because they said he's played some safety, you know, in practice. So I'm looking forward to see if he can stack preseason games and hopefully, you know, get into the rotation. So let me know what you think about Jalyn Armour Davis and how well he played. Put it in the comment section. I appreciate y'all for going crazy on the videos here lately. Let's continue to ride this momentum, and I'll see y'all later, man. Peace and love.